This video is brought to you by Cape, the one-source app to the world of mixed martial arts. Follow the link below to cape.tv, with a K, to sign up for updates and a chance to win a walk-on role in the next installment of the Kickboxer movie franchise.
Possessing any one of these abilities would be a dream come true. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 coolest superpowers to have. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at even more incredible powers from a variety of media, including comic books, movies, or television. If you don't see a power you expected, be sure to check out the original list.
I think we can take them.
I think you are correct.
Number 10. Waterbreathing.
Kyrie Calderon. Annexoring.
Suddenly, the threat of swimming with the fishes doesn't seem nearly so menacing, does it? Underwater exploration can be a truly eye-opening experience, but it comes with significant limitations and a lot of bulky equipment. Imagine if, like fish, you could pull the oxygen directly out of water and use that to nourish your cells. Taking a page from the books of Aquaman, Namor the Submariner, and Abe Sapien, you'd be able to explore the ocean deep, unencumbered, for as long as your heart desires. Of course, having a body that's resistant to oceanic pressure would need to be a part of the package. Just think of all the shipwrecked treasure that awaits. Number 9. Animal transformations, living and extinct.
Oh man, is it over already? I didn't even get a souvenir for the trophy room.
The ability to turn into even one animal, like the Animagi from Harry Potter, would be good enough for most people. But to be able to turn into literally any creature at will, now that would be truly incredible. Animal Man's ability to take on animal powers via morphogenetic energy while remaining in human form is admittedly pretty practical. But there's just something compelling about becoming a gorilla in the flesh. This power would enable you to get out of pretty much any sticky situation. Wouldn't you like to see the look on a mugger's face when their victim suddenly turns into a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Number 8. Telepathy.
How do you know? You're not the only one with gifts.
In our original list, we explored the potential of both mind control and telekinesis, the ability to move objects with your mind. But being able to communicate information directly to the brain of another or read their mind is no less impressive. In an everyday application, it would allow you to better meet your boss or significant other's expectations.
I didn't know you cared that much.
Your wife. I always care.
It would enable you to always get someone the perfect gift. Of course, it would also let you dive into the minds of others, getting to know the real them, whether the person in question is willing to share or not.
Another mutant already here. Why didn't you say?
Say what?
Because you don't know. I am so terribly sorry.
Here's hoping that it's something you could turn off in a crowded place, though.
I can hear your thoughts.
Yes, and I can hear yours.
Number 7. Superintelligence.
Vern's cash, combined with an unprecedented surge of motivation, enabled me to finish the book in 4 days.
This might seem like a bit of a tame power compared to some of the other entries on our list today, but if you already had superintelligence, you'd realize just how valuable this ability is. Most powers will get you into trouble if you aren't smart enough to use them wisely. With superintelligence, you can figure out how to get rich, solve most problems that life throws at you, and should you choose to apply yourself altruistically, help make the world a better place by approaching global issues from angles no one has even considered before. Of all the powers on our list today, this also seems the most likely to actually occur.
If the United States and Soviet Union engage in all-out war, the resulting blast wave would produce a sudden burst of tachyons, particles which travel backward through what you perceive as time.
Number 6. Self-multiplication. Ever wished you could be in 2 places at once? What about 5 or 12 or 50 places? By being able to split yourself into various copies, each capable of working independently, you could accomplish anything. For the less creative, you could clean, paint, or even renovate your home in very little time. If you're good at a particular sport, you could play as an entire team. If you're an avid reader or cinema buff, you could have one of you partaking in your favorite hobbies while another pays the bills by going to work. How this could work in a psychological sense, we're not so sure. But one of our duplicates can figure it out.
Are you working in here while we're in bed together?
My work with Adrian's at a critical stage right now. I didn't think it was necessary.
Number 5. Freezing time. Sure, being a time traveler would have its perks, but don't you ever wish you could just pause time for a minute or two? Maybe it's a perfect moment that you'd like to enjoy just a little bit longer. Perhaps someone you love is in imminent danger and you want to move them out of harm's way. You might not be able to change the past with this ability, but it would give you all the extra time you need to ensure the best possible future. Number 4. Stretching. It might not look as cool as super strength, flight, or laser eyes, but if you're interested in an ability with actual real-world uses, stretching is pretty amazing. Think of how much time you spend walking back and forth picking up the things you need throughout the day. With super stretchy arms, you could stay put and just reach out for them. No one likes climbing a ladder to put up lights or clean out the leaves of the gutter, and with this ability, you could just stretch your legs to the optimal height. It goes without saying that this ability would make a winning athlete, but we think somebody might take notice.
You sit down! You sit down! Violet!
Number 3. Weather manipulation. While we normally see characters with this ability use it to create treacherous weather for their enemies, we could use it to do the exact opposite. Every picnic, day at the beach, or wedding you attend can be beautiful and sunny, with just a light breeze to keep you cool. With the ability to control the weather, you can ensure that it never rains on your parade, and if you're not concerned about the abuse of power, send some bad weather in the direction of the people you're not so fond of. From a heroic standpoint, you could save lives by diverting hurricanes, tornadoes, and tsunamis, and bring water to drought-ridden areas. This is one seriously undervalued power set. Where do we sign up? Number 2. Precognition. Reading people's minds in the present is all well and good, but what if you could actually glimpse into the future? Sure, the winning lotto numbers might be the first thing that comes to mind, but honestly, your visions are the limit when it comes to this ability. In popular media, precognition is rarely something you can aim. The visions tend to just come to you. The good, the bad, and the downright ugly. But if you could learn to control your abilities and look into the future only when you choose and only to answer the questions you want to be answered, now that would make you a force to be reckoned with.
All right, Raven. You really told that Shelly off.
Number 1. Invulnerability/invincibility.
Oh my god! Claire!
Imagine if you literally could not be hurt or injured. Many superheroes boast increased stamina, healing factors, and bodily resilience, but those who are legitimately invulnerable are few and far between. If you are truly invulnerable, you could reach your hand into fire, swim with sharks without a cage, or step onto the front line of the most devastating of war zones without fear. You would be truly unstoppable. The only challenge you'd have to face is wielding such power without coming to abuse it for personal gain.
This video is brought to you by Cape, the one-source app to the world of mixed martial arts, where you'll find unlimited news and information on your favorite fighters and organizations. You can even watch classic martial arts and action movies. Follow